Okay, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Dave and Clint here with you on a Friday night, heading into the 4th of July.
Yeah,
holiday
man.
weekend, celebrating the 4th. What are you doing this 4th, Clinton?
I don't know. Nothing yet that I'm aware of.
Me neither. I'm just not going to work.
Yeah, I guess just enjoy my long weekend.
All right.
Hopefully none of the flag burners and the people that hate America hopefully they get to work and don't get their
Panties in a bunch.
Their checks. Their checks that their taxpayers are paying for.
Well, I want to jump right into The View.
Oh, yes.
Because I got some things that bug me about The View.
Yeah, well, they must be out on location because,
Let's get out of the studio because, our lives are terrible. We might get COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all so close to each other.
I know.
Can't stand you, Whoopie.
All right. Go ahead. What?
I was when I was looking through clips and stuff, I seen like Elizabeth Warren, AOC, one of the other comedians, like they're all on the late night talk shows, they're all this, they're all that. This is their biggest push, and I saw a Rasmussen poll that said nobody even cares about this. This is like number 8 on the list of 10 of things that people actually care about. The Roe versus Wade thing. There's so many other problems that are going on right now, but there's this big fanatical push of this. So what it was like what the people are worried about versus what the media tell you that the people are worried about. Yeah. And this was like number 3. The Ukraine war was number 1. And it's like Ukraine war wasn't even on there. There was something else that the media had on their list that wasn't even on the list of the people that they polled. So
did that son of a bitch give them another $1 billion?
I just saw it.
That today.
It was 800 million.
No, it was $1 billion.
Is it going to turn out to be $1 billion?
That's what it said in the. Said $1 billion to Ukraine.
It's Friday. That's when they drop the hammer. They drop the news and here's $1 billion. Don't tell anybody.
Social Security's bankrupt, but we got $40 billion to go to Ukraine.
Well, billion, trillion, millions. I don't know.
$1 billion, trillion, million. All right, let's real quick. I'm going to go to The View and listen to their nonsense about RV Wade.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I got to be strategic, and here we go.
Anybody else's decision. I mean, and I want to make things very clear. I'm very pro-life. I've never been anti-life.
Honestly, how can you say I'm pro-life?
Where did all the white, like, moldy dog shit hair go? They dye that out?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing.
All right.
But how are you pro-life when you're for abortion? Abortion is anti-life.
Dave, I don't know.
Well, I'm just trying to ask a question. It's a good question.
I got what you're saying.
How do you explain that?
Because she's on The View. She gets to say whatever bullshit she wants, and everybody goes,
it's like saying, I hate you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Or, the sun came up. The sun didn't come up. Well, I mean, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It's ridiculous. All right. Let's keep going.
I want people to have the lives they want, but I don't want to force anybody. I don't want anybody coming in my house telling me how to raise my daughter and what she needs because they don't know.
Agree with her 100%. But she's for CRT, I'm sure, right? And this transgender agenda that they're peddling to these children.
Yep.
Where 5-year-olds are going to strip clubs.
Yep.
Or 5th graders, whatever it is.
No, you're probably right. 5-year-olds too.
So we can't tell her kid anything, which I'm perfectly fine with. But she gets to tell our kids what to do.
Get the juice or don't go to school.
Got it. So
get the juice, lose your job.
Whoopi sees herself as the elitists.
Well, they are. Because it's what's good for me, but not for you.
Right. What's good for you is...
You heard all the dopes in the background clapping.
Yeah. I think they're clap machines, honestly. But whatever.
I appreciate everybody's religion, but I do not subscribe to your religion. I don't ask you to subscribe to mine, and you do not have the right, based on your religious beliefs, to tell me, because what's next, as Clarence Thomas is signaling, they would like to get rid of contraception.
Wait a minute. Is this about abortion or contraception?
Also-
because she skipped right over the abortion thing. I'm not gonna let you tell me. And then she jumped into contraception.
Well, she's going down the line of what could be changed. Also, it's not just a religious issue. What it is that a lot of taxpayers, regardless of your religious affiliation, don't feel as though Planned Parenthood should be funded by taxpayers, and they're getting all that money.
Right.
Right?
Why should I have a say to where my money goes?
We all should.
Right.
Just like with the
don't
$1
think
billion we just sent.
Right. I don't think it's fair.
So I don't think it's I'm not religious, but I feel one way about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I don't mind paying taxes, but I don't want to kill babies with it.
Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with the religion thing. It's like the whole Second Amendment that they go into with, well, it's for hunting. No, it's not. Dopes. But these assholes just clap along. Like, she's right. And the contraception thing, like, you can get condoms in school. You can go to fucking anywhere to get birth control. Don't give me this.
Yeah, but they're not talking about that contraception.
What are they talking
They're
about?
afraid to lose the abortion.
You got to go to a medical doctor to get an IUD and everything else in your implanted in your arm. I know what you're talking about.
They're not worried about none of that stuff.
I understand.
Because that's not going away. They're worried about the abortion pill.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have a quick abortion before I had sex with this ugly guy. I was drinking too much, and he was ugly, and I had sex with him, and I might be pregnant. So I need this pill so I don't have any children that look like Whoopie.
Well, hey,
What?
that's not nice.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead, play.
Okay, player.
Do you understand, sir? No, because you don't have to use it.
But that's crazy.
Men don't use it?
Men don't use contraception?
Okay, just checking, because I didn't know that. I may have used it once or twice, but maybe I shouldn't have been taking my wife's birth control pills. Was I doing that wrong?
I guess you don't do that either.
Okay, I'm screwing that all up. All right, hold on.
They don't have to use it.
That
on
is
the menu
insane.
now. Contraception's on the menu. Gay marriage is
Well, you better
now
hope
probably going to be
because we
overturned.
weren't in the
Affirmative action is
we
no
were
more.
not in
Listen
the
to this part.
Constitution either.
Hold on, we got to go back.
Were we muted there?
Is
We
no
were
more.
not in the Constitution either.
So what she's saying is that black people were not in the Constitution either.
Yeah, who's the we?
Black people. Slavery she's going back to.
Give me
Because that's what she does.
I know.
So we were not in the Constitution either. And you know what, Whoopi? You weren't. You were in the Declaration of Independence, not in the Constitution.
Well, hey.
All men were created equal.
Semantics.
All men, that includes women, were created equal
It was a broad stroke of a brush that meant everybody.
and given the right by their creator
God.
for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life. Endowed by your creator. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So no, you weren't in the Constitution, but you were in the Declaration of Independence, and we fought a war over that because the Democrats were the ones who fought for slavery. But you will never say that. You'll never say the truth. So, but anyway, you were not in the Constitution. You were in the Declaration of Independence. So, there you go.
Tap my mic.
Tap tap tap
Thank you.
tap tap.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, back to Poopy.
Well,
We were not even people
He is
in
saying
the Constitution.
nothing is precedent
And what-
anymore.
Well, you
Wait,
better
but
hope
Clarence-
that they don't come for you, Clarence, and say you should not be married to your wife, who happens to be white. Because
Dude, they're just stretching. I mean, they're just creating all this stuff that doesn't exist to be able to bitch about something that hasn't happened, that probably isn't going to happen, that is, I would say, isn't going to happen. But they have to create all this turmoil.
This
and
is all they
anger.
have. This is
Look
what
how
I'm saying. They're just drumming this up
Just
to
look
be
how
a bigger
angry
problem.
they are.
And they're still not explaining what happened was what we talked about last week was they kicked it back to the states to go, it's a states' right issue. It's not a constitutional issue.
It's not in the Constitution.
So it's the states' rights to do what
And
they
neither,
want.
and neither are black and white people, for that matter.
Yeah. So
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
it's the
is
same.
in
Like when
Declaration
she
of
just talked
Independence.
about gay marriage. There's probably not. You probably can't get married in every state still, can you? I'm not aware.
Well,
I'm not
first,
paying that much attention.
Let
to
me
it.
just explain gay marriage really quick.
But I know in the beginning was the union
Right.
of a man and a man or a woman and a woman.
First of all, real quick, before anybody gets their panties in an uproar, marriage is a sacrament. It's a religious sacrament given to us by God. Therefore, marriage is only ordained for a man and a woman. Period. So you can't get married in the eyes of God. So it's over. There's no more arguing.
I can't wait till that clip of Joe Biden comes out in early 2008 before the election.
No one's gonna care.
Because no, it's the same thing when he was talking about abortion. When he was talking about, well, I'm not in special circumstances and stuff. Everybody's like, wow, he changed his mind. Oh, that's it. He just changed his mind. So it's going to be the same thing if they do come out against the gay marriage stuff. That video is going to surface because he says me and Barack are for a man and a woman is a marriage. It's a
Right.
marriage.
So even if the government of the United States says two men or two women can get married, they can't, because the government has no jurisdiction over God. So get over it. If these two nitwits want to stand before a justice of the peace and pretend to get married, have at it. I don't really give a rat's ass. Do whatever you think you want to do to have a happy life. I'm all in. Do your thing. I'm not going to bother you. But you cannot get married, no matter what the government calls it. You can name it marriage. You can get a little certificate and say we're married, but you're not.
That's the wordplay that they're doing.
I'm sorry, you're not.
And also, as you just said, I'm all for it. You're in a loving relationship, whatever it may be.
I'm in a loving relationship with you.
You want to
get married?
No.
Stupid.
You want to have, for benefits and the death benefits. You want to file your taxes
Our kids would be
jointly.
ugly.
That's fine too. I'm all for it. So, but they keep on bringing these things up because they're trying to get the minor part of their base that's going to be in an uproar about it.
Right. Stupid.
Because they need the votes. And it's, again, what are your policies, Joe? What's the programs that are going on? Nothing's working. But yet they tell you every day everything's working. It's not. And you have these talking head dopes that just get on here. I'm not saying I'm any better than these people.
I am. I'm saying
But they make millions of dollars.
I don't make millions of
speaking
dollars.
their opinion. That's stupid.
There's
That's all it is.
Maybe we should just have stupid opinions. Maybe we'll get rich.
All right.
I'm stupid. Unbelievable.
I mean, they won't even let poor. Also, why are they just picking on Clarence Thomas? Wasn't it 6-3?
Well, he didn't even write the
5-4?
opinion, did he?
No, at the end he did. He was the one that wrote it out. But where's Alito? Isn't he Asian? Why aren't they going after the Asians? You know what I mean? Kavanaugh. What was the Barrett? She's a woman. How come they're not going after her? Why are they attacking the poor black guy?
Well, because he's a conservative.
That happens to be married to a white woman.
They
They got to point that out. Well, what are you going to do when we make you less than a man and you're not allowed to do that?
Liberals don't like black people
What are
if
you
they're
talking
conservative.
about, dude? These people are nuts. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay. Nuts. You said nuts.
will move back. And you better hope that nobody says, well, you're not in the Constitution, you're back to being a quarter of a
back to
person.
the 50s.
Because that's not going to work either.
Back to the 50s. Back to the 50s. What is she
Fucking-
talking about? I'll go back to the 50s. I can get a $2.20 hamburger.
Was she hopping on her fighter jet? Fucking Joy Behar Maverick.
She's a dope.
Hey, I finally got my words in. Back to the 50s.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, I got my eye on you.
You dope.
Less than a man, she says. A quarter of a man.
We'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
Are you leaving?
You're not sorry. Commercial.
Not sorry.
Paid sponsorship.
Not sorry.
So you got Elizabeth Warren wants to do pop-up abortion centers on federal lands.
Dude, I know. let's pitch some tents.
You got AOC agreeing with her. You also have AOC saying now it's forced births because.
Forced birth.
How about you just don't get pregnant? I mean, does that work? Can we do that?
No.
Can we just use contraception?
Well, this guy's going to have some unprotected sex. How are we going to do that if all these girls stop wanting to have sex with us?
Well,
Huh?
it's fine.
Huh? Got to have abortion.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What else could it be?
I don't know.
I mean, how hard is it to... I don't know.
If we go back to the 50s,
Pardon the pun.
there'd be less abortions because the ladies will be a lot more wholesome.
Yeah.
Wearing their poodle skirts and we can all go to the dancing.
Yeah, you didn't see June Cleaver having kids out of wedlock.
Exactly.
I don't even know how they had kids. They slept in different
separate
beds.
Yeah. Wasn't until that whore from the Brady Bunch, Mrs. Brady.
Yeah, well, she dumped her first husband.
Yeah.
Whore.
That's when they started setting up the split marriages, and they were programming us.
Mr.
It
and
was
Mrs.
okay.
Wilson used to sleep in separate beds.
It was okay, they were telling us. These
Yeah.
blended families. Your 3 girls and my 3 boys.
Well, before we go on this episode, I just got to tell you, I was up in Connecticut the past few days,
All right.
and they have become what they call a safe state.
What's that?
If you want to, if your state's mean and won't let you kill your baby, you get to go to Connecticut and they'll take you in.
Ah, nice.
So they got shit all set up. So Connecticut's becoming like the abortion capital of the world.
Well, that's what we just. Yeah. Well, you have the western states like California, Oregon, and Washington. They're banding together. We will stand by women. It's not that. No, I don't get it, man.
I'm all for giving women good health care because we should, but we shouldn't kill their babies. How hard is that to understand?
I get it.
Try not to get pregnant. I don't know. I mean, I'll have a conversation with you about rape and incest. Let's have a conversation about it. But
Oh, what was the thing you heard with the 1/3 of Stacey Abrams, right? She said
she's a nitwit.
1/3 of it was black women, right? It wasn't even 1/3 of women, right? Died during.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, she was trying to say 1/3 of all black women die during birth, so we should just kill all the babies.
Yeah, and my point to that was
1/3 of black babies die during birth. 1/3 of black babies don't even get a chance to be born.
Well, 2/3.
Right? They
How
don't
about
get.
that?
They don't
Well,
get a chance to die. They don't get a chance to.
But 1/3.
It's confusing.
I know, but 1/3, like, so clearly, out of those 1/3 of women, they wanted to have their children. They just happened to die for whatever complications happened between.
Yeah, well, I don't even know that that's true.
No, I
They
know.
lie like rugs.
But that's it's the facts and figures and stats. They lie to work it in their favor. It's just like with the guns.
Well, did you hear Joe Biden the other day?
What's that?
Our inflation is the lowest, and it's not. It's like the highest. If you compare our inflation with countries that are similar to ours, similar economic conditions,
Yeah.
we're the highest.
So they're also.
He's a fucking total liar.
well, we can talk.
Where's that? What happened to all them fact checkers that used to fact check shit?
They're still.
Every time Trump opened his mouth, fact check, fact check.
Yeah,
fact.
yeah, yeah.
Every time I put something on TikTok, fact check.
It's still the same way. Like
YouTube, fact check, fact check. Joe Biden lies through his fucking teeth. Oh yeah, that's right.
the vaccines are safe and effective. Go through hundreds of studies. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah. So, okay.
Everybody's good.
I got it. I don't. Yeah, the fact checks are because they we could talk about it another time because I sent you a bunch of stuff about Biden where he's talking about inflation and why stuff's going on because of Russia. But
Wasn't it funny how he said Russia, Russia, Russia?
yeah. Speaking of a Brady Bunch phrase, right? Marsha. That's probably what he was
Russia.
thinking.
I was waiting for him to get hit in the face with a football.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my nose.
I'm sure somebody wanted to throw a fucking
Fucking
tomato at him in the crowd.
Dumbass. I can't believe this guy's the president of the United States.
He's the president.
It's horrible.
Installed by.
It's horrible. Be careful.
I didn't say it. No.
Careful what you say.
I'm not.
It doesn't really matter anyway because we're ghosted on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We had a good couple of weeks,
Yeah,
at least for us, and then not shit on this week.
YouTube's like, whoa, those guys got 400 views on a video. Gotta get
So
rid of them.
thank you for watching while you're still out there. We appreciate you. And give a thumbs up, comment as usual, because we love it.
But you have to share because we're unsearchable.
Yeah, well, that's the biggest thing. Share it.
Unsearchable.
Put it on your Facebook, Twitter. I mean, our Twitters are pretty... I don't even have Twitter. Dave's is kind of banned.
My Twitter's banned?
Yeah, I can hardly find you.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. So...
Jesus Christ. Well, I thought Elon Musk was behind it and fixing all that shit.
Oh, no, that was just a big uproar for like a couple of weeks. And then he's like, I'm not really sure I really want it now.
Are you crazy?
I thought he bought it.
No.
God damn it.
He didn't buy all the shares. He has majority stake, but he wanted to buy the rest. And then he's like, wow, you know, what was it? 20% of the people that are on there
Or bots.
or bots or something like that. It had to be
was
under
more than that.
It was whatever they were stating were bots was way above what
Yeah.
he was told. So, but everybody was up in arms. You can't let Elon bring back free speech. Now it's like everybody's talking shit. Welcome to the party.
Welcome
Libs.
to the party, pal. All right, let's go.
All right, man.
All right, we'll catch you on the next episode, man. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right, bro.
It's okay to be American
It is okay
on YouTube.
on YouTube. And check us out on the Patriot Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're on all your major platforms. Apple, if you like Apple, if you got an iPhone,
Yeah.
we're on Apple.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nice.
Look it up.
Okay, everybody. We'll catch you later. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Orange Man out.